have an interview today with a Brandy Coxy. And we're gonna talk about, she's kind of got a side hustle going. And we're gonna talk about what she is just beginning. We've talked to several people who have been doing side hustles for quite a while. And you know, they've been successful or it's just plodding along. But Brandy, you're just getting ready to start yours, correct?
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
So,
can you kind of tell us what it is that you're wanting to do?
Yeah, it's basically just beef tallow balm or a cream. You could make it into different types of mixtures. You could whip it up into more creamier, or you can just make it into like a salve type of thing.
We just whip it real good.
Yeah.
Now, when you say beef tallow balm, is this a edible deal or is this for external?
For external, but if you make it without essential oils,
if you're hungry enough, you can eat it, right?
you could definitely eat it. It's just fats.
Need to put a little bit of meat on your bones, you can just go ahead and eat it?
Yeah.
All right, so beef tallow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is?
Beef tallow is just rendered fat from the beef. And
is that the fat around the organs, or is it just the fat that's all over the?
Just the fat, and you could make it yourself. You could put it in a pan and cook it up to oil and then let it solidify, and then that's your tallow. Or you could just buy it online. Preferably you would want like grass-fed, just as you would like your grass-fed.
So would a person want to go down to like the butcher or processor and see if you could get the beef tallow from them?
Yeah, you most certainly could ask if they have the beef fat there.
They may even give that to you for free.
Possibly, yeah. It's worth a shot.
So,
I bought mine online on Amazon, and I just mixed that up with olive oil, and let that solidify. And I made another mixture that has frankincense and lavender oil, which is also really good for the skin.
Okay, so is this something that you put on before you go to bed at night, or is this something you do before you go out? Or, I mean, what's the purpose of it, and what do you do with it?
You can use it for all sorts of things, really, depending on, like, if you have essential oils in it. Some would not be good for sunlight. Like if you had citrus oils in it, you wouldn't want to put it on before you got into the sunlight.
Okay.
You could put it on before bed or early in the morning. But it helps moisturize your skin a lot better than lotion does, because the vitamins and nutrients in it is easily more accepted by your skin. Like it just soaks it up.
It makes your skin smoother.
Yeah. Yep.
And healthier.
Yeah.
So oil volet, watch out. We got Brandy coming on with some beef tallow stuff. So what is your plan far as, I get that, okay, you got beef tallow, you got it. You're gonna cook it up in a pan, and then it's in your pan. Are you looking at like packaging it and selling it like that? Or?
I put them in little dark glass jars. And I like to keep mine in the fridge because it feels nice and cool, and it also keeps it in a more solid state.
Will it go rancid after a while?
If you keep it out in like a warm, moist environment, it would.
Okay, so how long will that last? Shelf life, I guess you might say.
I would say like up to 6 months.
Really?
At least, or
if you keep it in the fridge or a cool, dry place.
Yeah, it could last a year or longer.
Really?
Fridge, yeah.
But if you leave it out like today in the sun,
it'd probably go bad.
It'd probably go bad in a couple days.
A couple days or a week.
Okay, because it is an animal byproduct.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So are there any other uses for it? I mean, it's a make your skin nice and soft and supple, but what about healing attributes? What is anything?
There have been some testimonies of people using beef tallow that have like eczema or psoriasis.
Okay.
And it has really helped improve their skin. Like I've had like just these dry white patches of skin on my legs, and when I consistently use it, it has made it softer and less noticeable.
Okay, all right. Now, what about for cuts or anything like that? Is it advisable for that, or?
Yeah, you could use it for that. You could use it for sunburns. You could use it for like a face care, a shaving cream.
But it also kind of depends on what essential oils you put in there too. Is that right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't
wouldn't want to put a lemon one on a cut.
Yeah. So now, is this something that you're looking at doing, or have you already done a little bit of it, or?
I've done a little bit of it. I've made just a base one of beef tallow and olive oil, and then I've made another one that has frankincense and lavender in it.
And what size of bottles are you?
They're about 2-ounce bottles, about this big.
Okay, about that tall?
Yeah.
So you can get 2 fingers in there and rub it on and everything like that.
Yep.
And so you just do this at your stove, right?
Yeah.
And now, whenever you add your essential oils, do you have to wait for it to kind of cool down before you add essential oils, or can you add that when it's hot? And
You can add it once you've already got your oil mixed and melted, and you can put it in there and then mix it and then pour it into your jars and just let that solidify.
Okay. Well, Brandy's one of those that, you know, we talked about building a website, and that's going to be up soon. She's going to be one of our first customers on our website that's going to be advertising her stuff for the community. You know, something that's healthy, that's natural.
Yep.
I mean, there's no artificial ingredients in that at all. No stabilizers, no nothing to make it
All
longer.
God-given.
Yeah, okay, like she said, all God-given natural ingredients. So it's one of those that you just can't buy it and set it on the shelf and forget about it.
Yeah.
You have to use it and everything. So you're probably still coming up with your marketing plan and your pricing plan and everything like that.
Yeah.
Kind of walk me through that process, or have you thought far enough ahead on that yet?
I've done a little bit of research, just kind of gauging what other products are that are similar on the market and online already.
Can I ask what those other products are going for at that price?
There's another person who does beef tallow, but they already have like a website and making this stuff. Like they have their own facility, and it depends on the size and the type, like if it's a cream or a whip, but they can go for like $20 to $40.
Okay.
So with me
Plus
starting
shipping
out,
and handling.
yes.
Okay.
So with me starting out in the small jars that I have, I'm starting out with
Oh, you don't
10.
don't tell me the prices on
Okay.
that. I was just needing to know the others, so
Okay.
because you'll have to do your research to figure out what it is. You know, your time you have involved, cost of your materials. You know, do you want to make a 20%, 30%, or 100% type profit along those type of lines? So that's just stuff that you need to go on down the road. But now, since this is an animal byproduct, it could still be shipped through the Postal Service and FedEx and all that, right? There's no restrictions on that type of situation, is there?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I'm actually about to send one out to my friend in a couple of days. She lives in Texas, Austin, Texas.
Okay. One thing you just mentioned a little bit ago, I was going to ask you, you said whether it's a solid or whipped. What do you mean by that?
So
just one's frothy and one's solid?
One's more like a whipped cream, and it just kind of depends on what kind of texture you like. Like
So-
if one's a little bit more of like a salve cream type of texture,
Right.
and the other one's more like a whipped cream.
Or would I use the two difference, or is it just a personal preference?
It's just a personal
It's still the
preference.
same application and use for both of them, right?
Yep. The whipped one is a little bit lighter and fluffier, so someone may want to use that one more so on their face,
Okay.
and someone else may not have a preference to use the
Now,
salve.
whenever you do the beef tallow and you're melting it down, obviously, and it comes from a butcher or where it may be, do you have to strain that?
No.
Okay.
No, it's all
I didn't know
just
if there'd be like
pure-
chunks of meat in there or something like that. You got to,
If you cut it yourself from the meat, then probably
yeah, probably have to strain it
yeah.
along those lines. So, big strainer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. Is there anything else you want to tell us about that?
No, just all that it's all natural, all God-given, and I think that once you try it, that you would most likely prefer it over the commercial lotions and creams.
Okay. Well, great. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So a budding young entrepreneur here, hopefully, and she'll get her business up and go, probably in the middle of putting a business plan together along those lines. And eventually we're going to have, as soon as we get our website up, we'll have some of her products available on our website. So thank you, Brandy, for joining
Thank you,
us.
bud.
All right, and you have a great day. Hey, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, please. That's apparently to YouTube. This is the algorithms. That's how these videos get out so people can enjoy them and put them to use a little bit more. So thank you. God bless. Have a great day. supple